Hello, welcome to the evening news. I'm your host for tonight, Catboy Kunhua. In the news. Detroit public schools have announced that they are banning kids from playing the game Fortnite on school grounds. They say the loud, distracting sound effects are making it too difficult to tell where the real gunfire is coming from. Marvel Studios have announced they'll begin shooting Black Panther 2, a sequel to the successful superhero flick that came out this year, and here's a sneak peek.
In the world.
Oddly enough, this is the same promotional photo they gave us for the new Doctor Strange and Spider-Man movies. In Toronto's Ripley's Aquarium, a naked man jumped into a shark tank and swam with the sharks. He got out safely and ran away before police could arrive. Authorities are searching for the man on a mischief and trespassing charge. Also, one of the sharks recently found out to be pregnant. As Canada is about to legalize marijuana with only hours left to go, there is great debate as to how this will affect Canada as a nation. Some critics in Washington who oppose the legalization of marijuana claim that Canada will become a never-ending carnage of crazed stone freaks who will take to the roads and cause death and mayhem like all of Canada suddenly turned into Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's funny.
While others are afraid it may hurt Canada's image of being nice and forgiving to being laid back and mellow. This past week, Saudi Arabia has been accused of abducting and murdering Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi. Turkish investigators believe that Khashoggi was killed and dismembered while inside the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. There is video surveillance of Khashoggi entering the building but never leaving. Also, 15 men entered after Khashoggi, who Turkish officials say were a hit squad of Saudi government death agents who were seen carrying a bone saw right out in plain sight. It's further proof that this was a premeditated act. Before Khashoggi arrived, the Saudi consulate received a huge order of cleaning supplies, exactly the kind you would need if you intended to wash an awful lot of blood off your floor. The Saudi official response to accusations, of course, was denial, where they said, steadfast and glorious in response to pressures based on what they say false accusations, the outcomes of these weak endeavors, like their predecessors, is demise. So they just basically threatened to kill everybody. For accusing them of murder. Right. No one in the entire international community took Saudi Arabia's denial seriously, except, of course, Donald Sherlock Trump, who came up with his own completely unsubstantiated theory that this was a group of rogue killers. Donald Trump's excuse is so weak that not even Saudi Arabia is buying it, as CNN recently reported that Saudis are preparing to admit this week that Jamal Khashoggi did die during an interrogation they said went wrong. They neglect to explain, how does an interrogation with 15 death agents and a bone saw go right?
Please tell me that one.
Why is Donald Trump going through such great lengths to deny that Saudi Arabia is responsible for Khashoggi's death? It may have something to do with the fact that the United States just sold $110 billion worth of arms, and Trump wants the deal to go through. They don't want Saudi Arabia to back out of it. But if this incident cannot be resolved, Trump admitted he may have to resort to extreme measures and declare war on Iraq. During an interview with 60 Minutes, Trump denied that he was a climate change denier. As he was asked about his views on climate change, he kept claiming that the science on climate change was still in debate, but he refused to cite any sources to back that claim up, as he kept saying people just say that. So Donald Trump is getting his most important scientific advice from the proceedings of the National Academy of people who just say that. And finally, last news of the night, Elizabeth Warren, senior United States Senator for Massachusetts and likely Democratic presidential candidate for 2020, responded to Donald Trump's claims that she was lying about having Aboriginal heritage and challenged Warren to get a DNA test. Then, before a live audience and several recording news agencies, Donald Trump offered to donate $1 million to a charity of Warren's choice if she could prove she actually has American Indian heritage. Well, Elizabeth Warren did just that, and her tests are proven conclusive that at least 5 segments of Native American ancestry do exist within her genome, and the error rate is only 1 in 10,000. So Elizabeth Warren did her part, and Trump, of course, is welshing out on the bed like a used car salesman honoring an extended warranty. Right. So the Democrats have retorted with their own challenge and bet $1 million donated to a charity of the president's choice if Trump can get a DNA test to prove that he is not, in fact, 15 weasels stuffed into a human costume pretending to be president of the United States. And that's the way I wish it wasn't. I'm Catboy Kunhua.
Yay!
Hey, Catboy.